Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto video. And today we're going to be taking a look at a coin that deserves another update, namely Chainlink. So Chainlink is one of those coins that's used everywhere, or rather, it has been known in the crypto space for a long time. I think a lot of people hold a little bit of it, but it doesn't get that many updates in the main media. And maybe that's because it's not really a hype type of crypto. It's mostly a crypto that works itself in the background and is literally everywhere in DeFi. You just might not know it. Having said that, today, I'm going to be taking a little look at what exactly Chainlink is all about and why I'm so excited about this project as, well, it's one of my bigger holds. To make sure you guys all understand, this video is not financial advice. Whatever you're seeing right here, for example, a Chainlink price prediction. This is not my own. This is just somebody asking, hey, can it go to $500 over the next couple of years? What's your price prediction for 2025, 2030? And as I've stated in multiple of my videos, a price prediction for 2030 is something which is non-existent. You can't explain to me why a 2030 price prediction works. All you can say is, hey, most likely throughout the next decade, crypto will increase 100-fold, right? If you say that, I understand. But a specific crypto to a specific price is very, very hard. Then again, right now, Chainlink is at roughly $7. This would mean that over the next 8 years, the price would have to increase by, let's just say 80-fold. I would say more so 70-fold actually, as it's $7.20. It's honestly not too crazy. I mean, Chainlink right now is 23rd position with 3.4 billion in market cap. Not sure why I went to this little watch list right there. Even though it's a lot, it's not impossible at all, actually. Now, to get a little glimpse of what Chainlink is, we have to read it right here. But I also want to tell you guys, I'm running a $10,000 giveaway right now. And if you want to join it, all you have to do is press the link down below to my Gleam and just follow me either on YouTube or Twitter or Telegram. It doesn't matter. Follow me on one of these places. That is all you have to do to enter. And as you'll see somewhere, you need to at least comment once if you're a follower. That's all you need to do. The winners will be picked in about 2 weeks, and again, $10,000 we are giving away over 10 people like this. Alright, so what is Chainlink about? In a little summary. Afterwards, we'll go a little bit deeper. Founded in 2017, Chainlink is a blockchain abstraction layer that enables universally connected smart contracts through a decentralized Oracle network. The keyword here being Oracle. Chainlink allows blockchains to securely interact with external data feeds, events, and payment methods, providing the critical off-chain information needed by a complex smart contract to become the dominant form of digital agreement. So, as you hopefully just heard from our section, the Oracle word is the key component. Because in an easy way, they allow for these in-crypto type of apps to connect with real-life data. The Chainlink network is driven by a large open source community of data providers, node operators, and smart contract developers, researchers, security auditors, and more. And the company focuses on ensuring that decentralized participation is guaranteed for all node operators and users looking to contribute to the network. If you're wondering, by the way, why this is needed, it's because of the absence of a central intermediary. In traditional finance or traditional apps, I'd say, you always have this central authority, and it's pretty easy to grab data from everywhere. In decentralized environments, it's not that simple. Developers face the challenge of finding a way to provide smart contracts with the real-world data they ideally need to interface with it in order to be able to execute more ambitious functions. This data can include eclectic information on matters as diverse as currency conversion rates, the weather, or even sports games scores. This last part is what I used to always give people as examples. So again, Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle network that provides this much-needed stream of information to make the smart contracts run on various blockchains. It aims to make the smart contracts an even more powerful tool by enabling them to draw on dynamic data inputs gathered from outside sources. Again, it doesn't have its own native blockchain, instead it integrates with multiple different blockchains simultaneously, providing them all with up-to-date info. And it's not only an Oracle, but also an Oracle aggregator, as they also make sure they purchase information from many other data providers out there, and then basically stream that through. Again, it's extremely pivotal to Ethereum and actually dApps everywhere to get this data, because Chainlink is the one that's usually the center. You know, there's a fly like trying to escape from the window, but it's too dumb to figure out that you have to fly sideways or upwards a little bit. So I'm back because it kept buzzing. It was too annoying. Annoying. It's not too bad, actually. I guess it gives a sense of nature, huh? By the way, for participating in a network, you get this link token, and the small army of node operators, which again get link for involving themselves, enables the Oracle network to feed information like pricing data to blockchains, as multiple nodes will take requests for data and facilitate communications with real-world data providers. When they have the desired data, they report back to the Chainlink aggregating contract to compare answers. So it's basically like that's actually one of the things that sets it apart. Oh, it's actually the title as well. It's not hard to get data, but how do you verify that it's the actual good data? That's where all these guys come together to basically say, okay, I thought it was good, I thought it was good. Again, this comparison of answers. This all allows for the best balance of accurate information by averaging answers. And honestly, that's one of the more interesting parts about how these oracles are sometimes combating each other. They all think of different methods to verify the information. And, well, there's pros and cons to both. Or I should say, all other methods. You also got to understand, whenever Chainlink gets a partnership, all these partnerships, like for example Google, they're all translated into other partnerships as well. For example, with Aave and Synthetic, where Chainlink nodes are also being used to basically secure billions of dollars. Again, you got to understand, Chainlink as a company mostly is an indispensable oracle network that provides blockchains like Ethereum, Matic, HBAR, and Binance ecosystem with real-time information. And with the high-profile partnerships that will most likely keep increasing, which will also increase the utility, this is just a huge crypto. Now, I actually gave you guys an update, I guess like a year ago or so. Damn, time flies. Where I described to you guys what was going to be changing for Chainlink and why I was so excited about it. So one of the things that's basically popped up was Chainlink 2.0. Chainlink said, introducing Chainlink 2.0. Next steps in the evolution of decentralized oracle networks, a 136-page second white paper, which describes how hybrid smart contracts in DeFi and beyond will reach new heights by utilizing decentralized oracle networks. This is actually a new venture that Chainlink wanted to get into. There's a video out on YouTube, I think it's like 2 hours or so, that describes these hybrid smart contracts perfectly, but also it's just an overview of Chainlink 2.0. He says, or they said, to understand the full version of Chainlink 2.0 in detail, we encourage you to read the white paper, which lays out 7 key design goals enabled by decentralized oracle networks, including scalability, confidentiality, and crypto-economic security through staking. Come discuss the Chainlink 2.0 white paper with the Chainlink community and some co-authors on the SCR forum. We're excited to hear your feedback and whatnot, but honestly, when reading through this, it's just rather crazy freaking good. I don't know what else to describe it to you guys. So is this something which everybody's going to need on a day-to-day basis? Well, it depends on your perspective. The way in which they describe the new model, or actually the old together with the new model, is really fantastic. And it can be used for so many ridiculously many things, even though it's right now just a proof of concept, basically. Hybrid smart contracts that are seamlessly connected to all necessary off-chain resources while retaining increased levels of privacy are being secured by your preferred blockchain or layer 2. So again, what this is the white paper introduces a new architecture for building hybrid smart contracts, where decentralized oracle networks offer key capabilities that blockchains cannot, serving as a secure off-chain computation layer that partly relies on blockchains for security, yet operates with the connectedness, feature richness, and scalability of off-chain systems. The result of this new abstraction layer is a growing suite of Chainlink decentralized services that power a vast array of secure, feature-rich smart contract applications capable of supporting a much broader set of users and use cases. So it's crazy if you start to think about what the power is in all this. But it goes on quite a significant amount deeper. And again, I don't necessarily recommend everybody to read all this, even though this is not a long white paper whatsoever, right? It's a rather small piece of information. You could dive a lot deeper if you really want to dive into the actual white paper. These are just the foundations of it. But yeah, it's definitely worth a read, this page at least. Having said that, to come back on the price, what are we thinking? So honestly, there's one thing to quickly say, and that is the growth from Chainlink has just been abstractly crazy. It's just, I can't even fathom the amount of increase they've had over in their network. The only problem is, what exactly is the token used for? Why exactly should you be excited about the token? That's also a small part here over at the bottom. What is the token? Well, it's an ERC20 token, which has an extra ERC20 223 or 223 function. This latter provides a function termed transfer and call, which facilitates interaction with smart contracts. The more linked tokens that a node holds, the more power it has within the POS network. Since it's a proof of stake, it's very much worth it to hold Link, as you can stake it and make money on it, but I understand why sometimes people are skeptical, as the concept and the project is amazing, drastically increasing and just irreplaceable in DeFi. And literally look at the numbers, right? Chainlink will keep on growing. Link, the token, will also keep on growing. It will. Most likely it'll grow with some insane pace, specifically when the next bull run comes back or when some of the bigger spearheads in crypto, or I should say bigger spearheads in traditional finance get into crypto. But I understand some skepticism. Now, my general consensus is though that it will increase in price. Again, my personal thoughts, not financial advice. And honestly, for that reason, I will just keep holding it forever. I don't really see any good reason to sell it. As we know, the ecosystem will keep increasing. Chainlink's usability will keep increasing. So I'm not really sure. Even with Chainlink 2.0 and whatnot, with all their plans, things are just going to keep getting better. I'm not so sure exactly why anybody would think of getting rid of this coin. But as a question, should you buy more? Do you want to get more of this coin right now? Yeah, I honestly think this one is going to really break a lot of expectations. So if I had to place it on a scale of 1 to 10 as to how bullish I am that it will keep increasing over time, I'd say most likely it's somewhere along the ballpark of 9.5. This is one of those cryptos that I cannot think of not holding in my portfolio, and that I cannot think anybody thinks as risky as a non-crypto person, for example. Is it risky? Obviously, anything in crypto is risky. Anything in this world to buy is to some extent risky. You want to have dollars, they might devalue because of crazy inflation or crazy printing, which at the end of the day comes to inflation. Then you want to go for stocks, well, we might get a crazy recession where things just fall. Is there a risk in Chainlink? Sure, there certainly is. But I think out of crypto, it's one of the lowest risk cryptocurrencies out there. As long as DeFi does not collapse as an entire entity, does not get banned, which it cannot be banned in the entire world. It can only be banned in some countries. This will keep increasing. As the company gets bigger, Link will get bigger. Yeah, it's a really easy one for me. So would I buy it? Absolutely freaking yes. At what points though? It's a little bit harder to say. But I think the bull run, when it comes back, Chainlink, well, we'll get a lot of the glory back. And I think, yeah, $50 is rather low of a next target for Chainlink. I think I place it at $100 pretty easily. But honestly, if the next bull run, there's another DeFi type of surge, even though it got haunted right now because of the whole Luna situation, I think we're going to see some crazy $250 Chainlink prices. But again, we'll see shortly. That was today's video, though, guys. A little overview of Chainlink and my thoughts. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today. Let me know down below if you hold any Chainlink. I'll see you guys again in another one. Also, let me actually say all the links are down below for all the exchanges that I personally use for buying them. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up, and I'll see you.